Hi guys again, it's me here, your Martin Ryan Empire here. I'm here gonna do the reaction of The Rock. There's a lot of rumors. The Rock has done it again. And I'm gonna say, if you love The Rock, if you hate The Rock is always and always be electrifying. And he is talking about around the world right now in professional wrestling because it brings eyeballs and brings the classic wrestlers back, because everyone's talking about The Rock. Everyone's talking about The Rock. I know a lot of people, if you love The Rock and you hate The Rock is always bringing eyeballs and attraction in WWE. Because I know what everyone say, oh, I don't like part-timers. I think he's taking over power over Cody Rhodes. I don't care. I'm glad The Rock is back. And this is the thing. I could have had Rock and Romans this year's WrestleMania. And I'll be honest, all the Cody crybabies. You get what you want. You got what you need. Shut up and you... Because this is the thing. I'm not really cited this year's WrestleMania where I do Cody versus Roman Reigns. Yes, I will do my reaction. I will do my reaction of that match particular. Will I cite it? No. Will I cite the story? No. And The Rock makes value points coming up in this video, because he makes value points, because we could have had Rock and Roman and it makes sense of the story. Because if you go back when Roman Reigns turned heel, when he was working with Paul Heyman and he said he's the head of the table, and it makes sense of the story, Rock and Roman. That's the dream match I would love to see. Because I'm a big fan of The Rock. I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns in this channel. You know, all the millions of people, you know I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns. And also, you don't know me, I'm a big fan of The Rock. Back in the Attitude Era. And also I'm a big fan of his movies. And a lot of people say, oh, Seth Rollins is better than The Rock. No. No, jabroni. I literally is going to say this. Seth Rollins is not better than The Rock. Cody Rhodes is not better than The Rock, because The Rock is greatness. He's greatness on the promo, and he's selling tickets, and he's selling attraction, and he's better than the promo than Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and that's a fact. Because The Rock's always sells attractions and major box office attractions. And that's a fact, and that's the truth. And if you don't like The Rock, if you love The Rock, doesn't matter. The Rock is always and always brings eyeballs. It doesn't matter if he's a T-K-O. It doesn't matter if he's the boss. The Rock is always brings entertainment. And bring entertainment, old, new fans in and feel the electricity and feel the story, beginning, middle, and end makes sense, and it goes round, and it makes a whole story make sense. And you got all the Cody crybabies. All the kids loves Cody's, unacceptable. I understand all the Cody loves, all the kids are Cody's. Kids loves Cody, but you got the grown men who loves Cody Rhodes. I think we want Cody. It makes sense, Mr. Modern Lion Empire, sir. I think Cody Rhodes, man, needs to finish his story, man. And I'm gonna say this. Fuck the story. Fuck Cody Rhodes' story. I don't hate Cody Rhodes' story. It doesn't even make sense. Cody Rhodes gave his spot at SmackDown. And we will hear what The Rock has to say about that as well. And why Cody gave up his spot. See, I'm not a big Cody fan. I don't hate Cody personality. He makes Cody look like a fool. I don't mind Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns in a different pay-per-view. We could have had Rock and Roman, and you know what the people of grown men and adults did, and a tweet. Oh, we want Cody. Cody Rhodes needs to finish his story at Mania. I don't hate Cody Rhodes. I despise the fans. The fandom today's wrestling. The stupidity. But let's hear what The Rock says, because it's going around. Because The Rock has blowed up Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Let's hear it. And I'm going to say this as well. I'm a Dwayne Rockson Johnson fan on here. I'm a Roman Reigns fan. Always have and always will be. If you're not a big fan of The Rock, and if you're not a big fan of Roman Reigns, this is not the video for you.
It has been a big, oh man, it has been a big week. It's been a big week in the world of professional wrestling. It has been a big week in the world of the WWE. It has been a big week in the world of The Rock, in the world of the People's Champion, in the world of the Great One, and in the world of the most electrifying man walking God's green earth, Daddy.
Fact. That's a fact.
It's been that kind of week. And to quote the legend, one of The Rock's heroes, what's causing all of this?
The Rock. And that's fact, and that's truth. And if you don't like The Rock, if you love The Rock, and you don't love The Rock always, he's good.
It's been decades.
He's been good for so many years, and he's still got it. He's still got it.
Pro wrestling is undeniably exciting once again. It's unpredictable.
I love The Rock.
Because of one man, and that is The Rock. Because The Rock came into pro wrestling, came back to pro wrestling, a business that The Rock loves, an industry that The Rock was born into, took professional wrestling, turned it on its head, disrupted
I don't say this. Without The Rock would not be Hollywood right now, and that's a fact. Without The Rock would not be in Hollywood.
It feels so damn good. And whether you like The Rock or you
I love
don't
The Rock.
like The Rock,
I'm a big fan of The Rock.
because it feels good.
You know I'm a big fan of The Rock.
Pro wrestling is back on top. And it feels good. It feels good. But you know what?
I done my reaction.
Here's the thing.
Pump into my
You know what
veins.
doesn't feel good? Well, The Rock will tell you what doesn't feel good. What doesn't feel good is all the bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with.
I agree.
All the bullshit that the People's Champion has got to deal with. All the Cody crybabies out there.
Hashtag Cody Crybabies on this
that The
channel.
Rock has got to deal with. All the
On the
jabronis
team
in the locker room still
Dwayne.
running their mealy mouths that The Rock has still got to deal with.
He's
Cody
still good.
crybabies. Take a look.
You know who is my favorite wrestler right now?
God.
It's Cody Rhodes. Do you know who I hate and I fucking despise? In this moment, it's
See,
Dwayne
people
Johnson,
like that.
member of
People
the board of
like
directors
that.
of TKO.
People like that, it sickens me. Sickens me to death. It just changed stuff like that. Change the card who thinks he can do whatever they want. Fans like that do what they want and thinks runs the show and does whatever they want.
That's who I am angry at right now, because I am looking at the board of director.
That's what I call Cody crybabies.
Use his power to take this opportunity.
No, they the ones who draw the power. They the ones who thinks they do whatever they want. The fans like news.
So you see, this is the level of absurdity and bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with.
It's a
The
fact.
Rock doesn't know who that guy is. But
Me
he knows
neither.
what he is,
Me
and
neither,
that's a
Rock.
goof, an idiot. Another pro wrestling Cody crybaby jack-off idiot who thinks he knows everything but doesn't know shit.
Mm.
The guy is sitting in his basement with a bathrobe and a Cody Rhodes t-shirt on. And he's talking about how much he hates The Rock. You don't give that guy a podcast, you give him a straight jacket. How much he hates The Rock. I hate
The Rock's but he's. I love The Rock.
It has nothing to do with the board. The Rock will get to that in a second.
Exactly.
It has everything to do with common sense, you idiot. You
Exactly.
goof. And to all the Cody crybabies who are grown-ass men who think you know it all when you don't know shit. You listen up to The Rock right now. It has nothing to do with the board. It has nothing to do with the fact that The Rock owns everything. As it
That's a
relates
fact.
to The Rock, the people's champion, full ownership. Which means The Rock is the boss. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with common sense. Let The Rock drop some gospel on you. Here's the common sense.
Here we go.
When
Listen,
Roman
guys.
Reigns, years ago, dropped the words, head of the table, those words were specifically and solely set up and created so one day Roman Reigns, the champion of the WWE, would come face to face with his cousin, The Rock, the people's champion, and together, combined, they will make the biggest
WrestleMania
of all time.
That's a
The
fact.
biggest match of all
I
time.
could have had
The
that
biggest
match.
in the history
That could have been
of
one of my
professional wrestling.
early birthday presents, and that could have been my early Christmas present.
That's why he said
Yeah.
it. Because that is Roman Reigns'
His story
That
is the Rock story.
At one time.
That's what
that
I
was
ever
Cody
wanted.
Rhodes' story, but it was last year.
Yeah,
And what happened?
He
Last
lost.
year at WrestleMania.
lost
What's the,
with
what's
one,
the
like the
technical
pinfall,
term?
1,
Oh, he
2,
shit the bed.
3, and he got pinfall into a rubber chicken, next to a rubber chicken.
That's what happened. And then The Rock comes back on January 1st of this year. It's
January
a big
1st.
year. You know it, and The Rock knows it. It's an exciting year. You can feel it in the air. You can feel the motto. 2024, we're going to kick it off the right way.
That's what I always feel like. New year, new month, and I thought, okay, we're gonna have Rock and Roman. We're gonna have Rock and Roman this year.
He was going to say, because we had an agreement, and that agreement was The Rock was going to go out there and he was going to test the waters, and he was going to see how the crowd reacted. Where should The Rock sit? You remember?
I remember clearly. I'd done my reaction.
Crowd didn't know where I was going. Should The Rock sit at a bar? Bigger reaction. Yeah, The Rock loves a bar because The Rock loves him some tequila. Or should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
And that was the biggest pop I ever wanted. That's the match I ever wanted. That is the match I ever wanted. And that's early. That comes down on my road. That's early a Christmas present. And that's literally down on my birthday. And that's the match I always wanted. Rock and Roman. Two titans. Two Samoan badasses. Two great Samoan badasses go up at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Just as sure as The Rock has chills on his arm.
Same here, Rock.
The world
Same here, Dwayne.
because
I have goosebumps. And that's what I always wanted. Rock and Roman. Two greatest guys in that company right now. And that will be one of the greatest WrestleMania. And that ever will be one of my favourite matches of all times.
Cody Rhodes, he wins the Royal Rumble. Fair and square, works his ass off, and he wins that Royal Rumble.
He should have gone after Seth Rollins.
He's going to WrestleMania.
But you get all the Cody cry, baby. It makes sense. He need to finish his story.
Rock called Cody Rhodes, had a conversation. But it was a conversation that a few have had with Cody Rhodes before.
This is
Because
backstage.
Cody knew the biggest match of all time was looming. The Rock talked to Cody and said, Cody, you know, you love this business. The Rock loves this business. You were born into this business. The Rock was born into this business. Roman Reigns was born into this business. The three of us born into this business. You know, Cody, you got the biggest WrestleMania main event of all time. Right here, you have an opportunity to bring this business up to places it's never been before. You can always, with all due respect, finish your story another time. You agreed. Agreed.
Bond. Agreed.
Rocket stings. But I agree. It stings. But I'm a team player. It
Exactly.
stings. But I want what's best for the business.
Exactly. And that's the main thing.
Good man.
It's always best for business. Because it makes more sense. Rock and Roman. This year's Mania. I do like Cody's dog. I do love Cody's dog.
And we knew we were going to make history. It was your job, Cody, to introduce The Rock.
And he
Thus,
did.
Setting up the biggest main event of
And
all
that
time.
was
And what'd
goosebumps.
you do?
And
You
that
did exactly
that
what
to
we
me,
agreed on.
that
Whether you
when
wanted
when
to
Rock
do
and Roman
something
face to
bad,
face,
crazy, and The Rock
I
did
have chills. I have goosebumps. That's the match I wanted this year. This year.
Let's put on the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
That could have been the biggest of all time. And I say this, that could have been one of the biggest of all times. That could have been one of the greatest of all times.
Soul Man. And I gave you a hug. You hugged The Rock back. And what'd you do, Cody? You walked out of that ring on live TV. And you turned back and you looked at The Rock. And instead of looking at The Rock saying, yeah, go get him. Let's make history. Instead of that, what'd you do? You gave The Rock a look. And it's the same look you gave the world. Like The Rock went out and ran over your goofy-ass dog.
That's a fact.
That's the look you gave. Like The Rock
Like,
ran
look-
over your goofy-ass dog. And then sometime, from that moment on, until Las Vegas, you changed your mind.
Just like that. And then because the fans
That's no problem.
tweets.
You can change your mind. You have that right. And The Rock accepts that. Everybody has a right to change their mind.
Yeah.
The Rock accepts it. You changed your mind. But here's what The Rock doesn't accept.
When it's like that and it changes.
I'll say it again, because it's important. To all the Cody crybabies. And
Exactly.
all the goofs out there and the idiots who still complain. Cody, you had a right to change your mind. You won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But what The Rock doesn't accept is how you did it. Saw
Exactly.
you in Las Vegas. Saw you in Las Vegas. Saw you backstage 20 feet away. Rock dapped you up, gave you a hug. Did you say anything to The Rock then? Hey, Rock.
No.
I got something on my mind. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, Rock, I got something that's eating me up inside. Cody, go ahead. Tell me about it. Let's walk over there. Let's talk in private. Come and tell me about it. Did you say any of that? No. You didn't say a thing. But
No.
what'd you do? You waited until Roman Reigns walked out there and announced he's facing The Rock.
Exactly.
And The Rock went out there.
And it looks,
So the entire
Seth
family
Rollins
tree
looks stupid and looks Cody
grew
looks
of the
stupid.
most dominant family in professional wrestling.
I like this
in
story.
entertainment,
I like this
in
story.
sports,
This is
in
the match I
everything.
could have seen.
And accepted Roman Reigns, accepted the challenge, blood oath, and we were going to put on the biggest WrestleMania of all time. What'd you
Fact.
do? Then you came out and you interrupted.
Hold on. Hold on.
This looks Cody Rhodes so stupid when he came out. Cody Rhodes looks so stupid. Cody looks so stupid.
Bullshit. Yeah, it was bullshit. You could think it's bullshit, brother. Not a problem. But you know where you really screwed up? Is when you talk shit about my family. All the Cody crybabies. No, he didn't.
He should not talk about The Rock's family. He should not talk about Roman's family. I know, it's it's scripted. It's scripted. Mr. Butterfly Empire is scripted. Doesn't matter. You never talk about The Rock's family. You never talk about Roman Reigns' family. You can't talk about anybody's family. Because if you talk about their family, that's why The Rock just slaps Cody Rhodes slap him into the face.
What I would do to you 1,000,000 times would just slap the taste right out of your mouth.
Exactly. He deserves it. Sorry to say that. He does deserve it. Should not say that. Should not talk about their grand ancestors. Oh, but it's sterling. Don't care.
The Rock embarrassed you in front of the world, boy.
Yep.
Slap the shit out of you.
Yep.
You had it coming. Talk shit about my family again.
I agree.
Said it to you then, I'll say it again. I'll say it forever. Talk shit about my family again, and I'll be worse than that. But then what happened? Your new best friend. You got a new best friend. How about that?
Seth Rollins.
You got a new best friend in the
Seth
walking
Rollins.
clown show. Known as Seth Rollins. What did Seth do? The Rock slaps the shit out of you. Seth steps to the Rock.
Yeah. I agree.
Rock pushed him back.
It looks Seth Rollins even stupid out there. You know what I mean? Not being nasty on Seth Rollins, he looks stupid out there. When Seth Rollins goes out there and he looks absolutely stupid.
Publicly, privately, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The Rock has no idea. The Rock has no idea why this man is getting in our business, but he did. And not only that, but then he just can't help himself.
Exactly.
Like a lot of the jabronis in the locker room just can't help himself and start talking shit about The Rock.
Exactly.
Take a look.
Yeah, he's going to open his mouth. He's going to run his mouth. He's going to say the same crap he's been saying for the last 2 decades because he can't come up with any new material.
Come on. I said this before. The Rock is always, not offense, The Rock is always better than Seth Rollins. And I say this, The Rock is better than everyone in the locker room. I'm sorry to say that, that's a fact.
He can take his little piece and then he can go back to Hollywood and do his thing. Because we got this thing, but we don't need you, big guy.
You do need The Rock. You do need The Rock because it brings high views. It brings audience eyes to the quality. Don't you understand? It brings views and property. It brings to the.
You realize how stupid you sound.
Exactly.
Let The Rock drop some gospel on your goofy ass. You need The Rock in ways that you can't even imagine.
I agree, Rock.
Here's some gospel. You think when Ari Emanuel,
The Rock's best friend.
Good friend, The Rock's business partner for decades, The Rock's lead agent, someone who The Rock looks to like a big brother. You think
exactly.
when he goes to sit with Netflix.
And then made a deal, Mike, for next year.
The Rock's good buddy and business partner, sitting across from Bella Bajaria. The Rock's good friend and business partner at Netflix. You think when they're inking, when they're signing this $5 billion deal for the WWE and Netflix, do you think that Ted and Bella is saying, hey, Ari?
Because it brings eyeballs, it brings tractions to older and newer fans to the product.
Do you think?
Because it brings product and brings views. Because The Rock is the most popular attraction of all times. It brings attraction and views. The Rock's always going to bring high views. He's always going to sell merchandise, and he's going to sell tickets sold out. Because The Rock is the most popular electrifying man in all sports entertainment.
In the history of Netflix, The Rock, where is he at in this whole thing? Ari looks at them and says, he's locked in for life. He's locked in for life. Director of the board, owns everything as it relates to his name. He's locked in for life.
Exactly.
Signed.
And I don't mind working with The Rock. I don't mind what he's named with. Animan or whatever his name is. I don't mind working for them.
You understand now, right, boy? And you keep running your mouth. You keep running your mouth. Rock, you find some new material, Rock. Find some new material. Is that right? Okay, well, The Rock has some new material for you. How about this? Here's some new material for you, Seth Rollins. How about this? The Rock sits at the top. Director, TKO board. Not WWE, but TKO. Which means The Rock is the boss. Which means The Rock is your boss.
Exactly.
Which means The Rock owns everything. The Rock, everything associated with The Rock, the People's Champion, owns it all.
Exactly.
Which means The Rock is your boss. Which means, Seth Rollins, if you keep running your mouth and sticking your nose in the Bloodlines business, then that world title that you have around your waist, very soon, The Rock will make that title go to somebody else. Read between the lines. Yes, The Rock just blurred it. Keep running your mouth, sticking your nose in the Bloodlines business. This is between The Rock and this is between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That's it.
I don't want a tag team. I do not want a tag team. Oh, I want a tag team. Nope.
And The Rock has built a career on doing everything he has said he's going to do. The Rock guarantees you stick your nose in our business, that world title that you have around your waist will go to somebody else.
Exactly.
It will go to somebody else. And there's two things you can do about it, Seth. Nothing and like it. You keep sticking your nose in our business. The Rock and Roman Reigns are going to beat your goofy ass right back to the circus with the rest of the clowns.
Man.
Cody Rhodes. For you, the Cody crybabies.
Exactly.
For your new best friend, the walking clown emoji himself, Seth Rollins. And to your goofy ass dog, The Rock says this. You all are advocates of Cody finishing his story. It's so important. Cody Rhodes, you took something from The Rock. You insulted
Same
my
here.
family. You
Cody
took
Rhodes
something
took
from The Rock.
everything
You took
from
something
me.
From Roman Reigns. You took something from the millions and millions and millions and millions of the real fans who wanted to see the
Including me. Including me.
You took it away. You took it away. Now you're gonna pay. Cody Rhodes. From the bottom of my heart. Man to man. Fuck your story.
Exactly. Fuck his story. Fuck his story.
Glendale, Arizona. Greatness is coming. Friday Night Live. SmackDown.
And I'm doing the do reaction.
Dallas, Texas. Greatness is coming. You are on deck. March 8th. Greatness is coming. Memphis, Tennessee. March 15th. The Rock is coming home.
Oh yeah. And I do reaction too.
Give you some love! With The Rock.
It's cooking.
It's cooking.
Fuck Cody Rhodes. And that's fact.
Phillips present.
And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I don't care if YouTube's gonna politize me. Fuck Cody Rhodes' story. I'm just getting sick and tired. I'm just tired of the Cody Rhodes story. I'm not even a Cody Rhodes fan. I don't hate Cody Rhodes in person. I'm just getting sick and tired of this story. As a real fan, as a Rock fan, and as a Roman Reigns fan, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted this year. And I say this, The Rock is not getting any older, guys. And same as with Roman. We don't know how long Roman Reigns is going to be there for WWE. Rock and Roman, it makes sense. But I know all the Cody crybabies. Oh, it makes sense. Cody Rhodes needs to finish his story. Fuck Cody Rhodes' story. Fuck his story. Because I just had it of Cody Rhodes' story now. Finish his story. I'm done. I'm literally done hearing about Cody needs to finish his story. I don't give two cares about Seth's story. I don't care about Cody's story. The one thing I care about, the whole entire story, and it absolutely makes sense, and The Rock says right there, truth, point, fact, it's The Rock story and Roman Reigns story combined in, and that makes sense. And that's truth and logic, because that match I could have had this year. This year's Mania. And you got all the Cody crybabies took that away from me. I could have had that match. I could have had Rock and Roman. But you would get Rock and Roman next year's. What's the point? What's the point? You got what you wanted. You got Cody and Roman. But it's going to be the same stuff from last year. Oh, but Cody needs to win, man. But I got a question for you. What will happen when Cody Rhodes did finish his story? What will happen? I would say it will be zero. Absolutely zero. Cody Rhodes have got nothing to do. He's going to lose the title. Quickly, just like that. Fans are going to turn on him just like that. But no, we like Cody Rhodes. But down the line, you're going to turn on Cody Rhodes. And you're going to be going a different one. Or then when you like LA Knight, you're going to turn on LA Knight. Or you're going to turn on... this is why I just don't like fans who like someone and turn them just like that. Before I go, I don't hate Cody Rhodes. I never hate Cody Rhodes. And I never hate Seth Rollins. I do not want a tag team. I do not hate Seth Rollins. I do not hate Cody Rhodes. I know a lot of people on the chat and say, "Oh, you hate Cody Rhodes, man. You hate Cody Rhodes, and you hate Seth Rollins." No, I respect them. Really, I could have had a real, as a Rock fan and as a Roman Reigns fan, I could have had that match this year. And you could have bring eyeballs to the product. You could have bring all the fans back. Oh, but like what all the more audiences always say, "Oh, we don't like part-timers, man. We don't like part-timers." And you say it to BC Amplify on YouTube. You say it to JD. "Oh, we don't like part-timers, man. We don't need part-timers." But you need part-time. It makes attraction. It brings eyeballs to audiences. The Rock, I will say, people say, "Oh, Seth Rollins is better than The Rock. Cody Rhodes is better than The Rock." No, don't you understand? The Rock is even better than Seth Rollins. Nobody can touch the mic what The Rock did. He bring that electrifying. He bring that. He bring that promo to life, and he just shoots on it. The Rock's always brings entertainment and deliver a great story. Did Seth make a good promo? Sometimes. Did Cody make it? All I hear is Cody's like, what do you want to talk about? Or what do you want to talk about? Hey Seth, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, hey Cody, do you like my t-shirt, man? You want to talk about my t-shirt? That's what it is today. And I say this, I'm getting sick and tired of Cody's story. This is why I am absolutely not looking forward to this story and this match. Will I do my reaction? Yes, I would. I will do my reaction of Roman Reigns at the main event. And I will do my reaction. And I say, it doesn't matter if Roman Reigns wins or lose. Roman Reigns will still come up like a badass. But that means us fans, the real fans, that means we need to wait Rock and Roman for next year's WrestleMania. And the same, we could have had that match. But what do you think what The Rock says? Because I believe The Rock. I'm with The Rock. Because we could have had that match, Roman and The Rock, at this year's Mania. And it took us away. Because we could have had that match. And you got all the Cody crybabies. Not the kids, but the grown men who sit in their asses and sit on their computers, on their phones, tweet about, oh, we want Cody. Cody Rhodes needs to finish his story, man. Get sick and tired. I will see you in the next video. I will do my reaction on SmackDown of The Rock and only The Rock, because The Rock is the greatest entertainment and live entertainment today, because I'm a big fan of The Rock. I will do my reaction. I know next video, I know I'm not going to post a video, but I will see you in the next video. I will do my reaction in the next one. If you like, comment, and subscribe. I got one thing to say. Are you a big fan of The Rock? I got one answer to say. What's your favourite movies of Dwayne Rock Johnson? Put a comment down below. I will see you in the next video. I will catch you